Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a fellow Cowboys will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So the Boise State Broncos offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, we're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
And the Broncos line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on once. So Wyoming's offense has its first opportunity of the day. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback will audible. They think there's room to run to the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Svoboda. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the Oaks. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They're trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. With the catch, it's Genty. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the back. Quick completion on the out route. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now on second down. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Svoboda. Finds us back in the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to get to him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Boise State ready to send out that offense. He'll start this drive firing. A strike downfield. Oh, look out! Bust through behind his pad. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Boise State!
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Svoboda. Gets rid of it. Got the back over the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Wyoming.
Looking to go up top on first down. Fires one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. And he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive. And so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Genty. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle, and this one will be stopped for no gain. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. The throw to the outside is complete. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Svoboda. Pressure coming. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the